from Banana Rant Studios, and this is the first of our Banana Rant series. It's going to be where I talk to you. I'll do one of these every once in a while. I have no schedule so far, but today we're talking about Greek mythology.
Okay, so on the show, I got this book like a couple years ago for Christmas, and I adore it. If you want to check it out, you might be able to find one. It is Gods and Heroes by Matthew Reinhardt and Robert Sabuda. It is an amazing book. It's a pop-up book. See? Anubis, your arm. It should come out. There we go. It has Egyptian mythology, Greek mythology, more Greek mythology, Norse mythology, some Pacific mythology and some Chinese mythology, and, excuse me, I am a class. And then some more Chinese and some Native American mythology. I adore this book so much. I think I already said that. Yep. Today we'll be talking about Greek mythology, as I said earlier. This is my favorite page in the entire book. I mean, look at it. It's Olympus. Oh my goodness. It's amazing. Today I will be introducing the Greek gods and then a couple of my favorite myths. I chose 3 to do. I will reveal those later. Blah, you shall not know yet. Anyways, let's cut right to the chase and get to the gods. Here is Zeus. He is the king of the gods, god of the sky and storms. He's pretty cool. This is Hera, his wife. She's the goddess of family, marriage, and childbirth. This is Poseidon. Oops, close. Okay, that's Poseidon. He's the one with the trident. He's the god of the seas and water. Next to him is Hades, god of the underworld, but not death. That's Thanatos. You can see behind them, perhaps, that's Demeter. It's a really bad picture. Let me bring up a better one of her. There is a much better Demeter. Okay, moving on. Still behind Demeter, Still behind Demeter we have Artemis. Can't see her that well either, so let's move over here and get a better picture of Artemis as well. That is Artemis with the bow. She is the goddess of the moon and the hunt. Oh, yeah. Demeter's the goddess of grain, fertility, and agriculture. I am so sorry, I forgot that. Moving over here. Here's Athena. This one's actually decently good, and it's better than the one that's bigger. So, this is Athena. She's the goddess of wisdom and strategy in battle. And owls. I love owls. Anyways, behind her is Dionysius, the god of wine. He's super important, as you can tell. There's Apollo back there. He's probably my favorite of the 12 gods of Olympus. He's the god of music and prophecy. I just adore him. If I went to Camp Half-Blood, I would be a daughter of Apollo. I can't live a day of my life without music. We also have Hermes, the god of messengers, thieves, communication, trade, and a lot of other things. He's like the melting pot of all the powers they couldn't fit into the other gods. Here's Iris, the goddess of rainbows and messages. In there, you can't see him that well, but it's Aphrodite and Ares. I can show you a better picture of Aphrodite, but not one of Ares. There's Aphrodite. But, Ares is the god of war, and Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty and love. Over here, you can see Eros, who is Hephaestus and Aphrodite's son. He's the infant god of love, and last but not least, certainly not least, I also love this guy. This is Hephaestus, god of the forge, fire, and metalworking. And that's it for the gods in this book. But some other ones that I adore are Persephone, who is the daughter of Demeter, and Hecate, who is the goddess of magic. Those are 2 of my other favorites. There's also Thanatos, the god of death. There's Helios, the god of the sun. And this mythology is amazing. If you want to check out more, you can find so much on the internet. Just look up Greek mythology. You can find everything. Probably not everything, but a lot of stuff. It's really interesting. I'd go check it out. Okay, so on with the myths. I will be talking about 3 myths. I will be talking about the creation, the one from my childhood that I will not reveal yet. That one will require some explanation of why I like it so much, and the Trojan War. Why is the Trojan War linked to the gods? It's because the gods started it. Anyways, let's get straight to the creation. These are seriously abridged versions. I would look them up on the internet.
if you ever get the chance for a longer and more detailed version. Okay, so basically, the creation myth, there is Gaia, who's the goddess of the earth, and Uranus, who's the god, or, yeah, kind of like God, god of the, excuse me, sky. They are like, they're not Titans, they are the mother and father of Titans. So basically, Uranus did not like his kids very much, and so he would imprison them in his mother. And so, this made Gaia kind of mad. So she said, okay, Kronos, you're my son, now go beat up your father. So Kronos went and cut up his father with the help of 4 of his brethren, who held down Uranus' limbs so he could not escape. And they dumped his pieces into the sea, which Easter egg became Aphrodite. So, after that, the Titans reigned and were all awesome. And Kronos, who you'd think would have learned a little bit about child imprisonment, it didn't learn. He and his children, he had learned that one of his children would overthrow him one day. So he just swallowed them. Why not? So he had 5 little children in his belly, and his wife, Rhea, was all like, I want a child. Can I have a child? So she had Zeus, and she didn't want him to be swallowed, so she hit him and gave Kronos a big stone instead. Kronos swallowed that stone, and Zeus went to the mortal world and grew up there. He learned about his past and went and gave Kronos a drink. The drink caused Kronos to throw up all of the gods that he had imprisoned inside of him, and therefore, excuse me, and after that, the gods united and beat Kronos up with the same weapon that he beat Uranus up. Talk about irony. Okie dokie, on to the Trojan War. Okay, so basically, there's this golden apple, and it appeared upon Mount Olympus. And Aphrodite was like, I like that golden apple, can I have it? And then Hera was like, no, I want the golden apple. And Athena was like, I also want the golden apple. So Zeus then declared, okay, there shall be a beauty contest for it. Why a beauty contest? I don't know. But, Aphrodite, who is the goddess of beauty, probably could have won it without, bribing the judge Paris of Troy. She bribed him anyways. Why not? Better safe than sorry. She bribed him with the most beautiful woman in the earth, who happened to be Helen of Greece, who was married. So he picked Aphrodite, and so he went off and got Helen, because promises gotta be kept. And so this made the Greeks kind of mad. They went and tried to get Helen back. They climbed the walls of Troy and fought for 10 years. 10 years! Over a girl. But anyways, they finally decided, okay, you know what, this isn't working. Let's just build a giant horse and bring it inside. And, well, not bring it inside, but let the Trojans bring it inside. I'm sorry, I'm a little crazy. But, they built this horse and hid themselves inside of it. The Trojans came out there like, oh, big horse, oh my goodness. They brought it inside their walls and left it unguarded overnight. Yay! So basically the Greeks came out of the horse, razed Troy to the ground, and brought Helen unwillingly back to Greece. Yay! It's such a happy story. Not really. Okay, on to my last myth. Why I like this one, I don't know. It's actually kind of creepy. When I was a little kid, I loved this myth. It's the Persephone myth, or the myth of the seasons. If you think about it, it's actually really creepy. But, why do I always feel so awkward talking about it? Okay, so basically, I really loved this myth when I was a kid. Why? It was probably because a girl got kidnapped. I had a little 5-year-old mind. But, it stuck into my older years, and I still have that soft spot in my heart for it, and it's actually really interesting. If you look it up, you can find several different versions of it, along with dust in the air. Anyways, along with several fan fictions. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so basically what happened is Demeter's daughter, Persephone, goddess of flowers, she was very pretty, and everyone liked her a lot. She was happy, la la la. And Hades, the god of the underworld, also liked her quite a bit. So he went to Zeus and said, hey, Zeus, I kind of like that girl. Can I kidnap her? And Zeus was like, sure, I don't care. I don't care about her. So, yeah, Zeus was not the best father in the world. That's his, yeah. She's his daughter. So Hades went and kidnapped her, took her down to the underworld, and married her. This made Demeter really kind of sad. She did not see it happen. She wandered the earth for 9 days looking for her daughter until Helios, the god of the sun, said, "Oh yeah, Hades kidnapped your daughter. You know, no problem," but he did. And so she went on strike against Zeus and refused to let anything in the earth grow until Persephone was returned to her. So Zeus, after a while, started noticing that everything was dead. And so he went and told Hermes, "Go see what's wrong with Demeter." So Hermes went and saw what was wrong with Demeter, and he went back and reported to Zeus, and Zeus told him to go to the underworld and get Persephone back. So Hermes went down to the underworld and talked to Hades, but Hades said that Persephone had eaten some pomegranate seeds. Apparently gods get hungry, and she couldn't bear it any longer and had a couple pomegranate seeds. So she was stuck in the underworld. They fought for a while, argued, and they finally came to a conclusion. Persephone would live half the year with Hades and half of the year with Demeter, and that's what caused winter and fall, and spring and summer. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first Banana Rant. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm not used to being in front of a camera, but good practice. I will see you guys later, and have a good however long until I see you again.